Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Renard from OC Imaging, and in today's video we're gonna go through an evolution of my lighting setup here in my home studio. Also, we're gonna do a little review of the last lighting setup that I think I will need to purchase. Alright, so don't mind this hand. Initially, this was the lighting setup that I used for most of my first videos. This was the lighting setup that I used, and I'm really actually quite proud of this because I watched a Daniel Schiffer video and saw him make this particular lighting and lighting setup, and I just felt like I needed to try it. And in addition to it, when I saw this video, I didn't start doing YouTube as yet, so I really liked the fact that I could do a do-it-yourself lighting setup, and this was what I came up with. It's a baking pan with lights. I keep looking at this monitor here. It's a baking pan with lights. So yeah, this was what I used initially to light my videos. And right now I'm at ISO 800, so I have to bump up my ISO. But yeah, this is what I used to use to light my videos. And like I said, it's not horrible. At points it needed assistance, and I definitely could not record anything at nights. But yeah, this was my go-to lighting setup. So yeah, this is what I used to light my YouTube videos initially. It's pretty much just a baking tin, and I have this attachment here on the back that I used to mount it. And what I did was to get tie straps and 2 layers of white fabric to use as my diffusion, and this was pretty much what lit my first set of YouTube videos that I did at home. Like I said, I got the idea from Daniel Schiffer, and I just really thought that it was a pretty cool idea. I had no lighting setup at the time, and I really wanted something. This is it. Do it yourself. It's not all the time that you're gonna be able to afford the most expensive lighting. I still can't afford the most expensive lighting, but yeah, this was pretty good, and I'd recommend it to anybody. I'll leave the link above, or over here. I'll leave the link above to that particular video. After the baking pan light, I went to these bulbs. These are some ginormous bulbs that I actually combined with a 36-inch Godox softbox, and it worked pretty well. It's what's lighting me right now, and well, I can't complain. This is what I've been using for almost a year. It's not super powerful, but it definitely gets the job done. And once again, this is something that I would absolutely recommend to anyone who's doing YouTube and they have an in-home or a studio setup and they need proper lighting. Proper enough lighting. Good enough. Just right there. I'm gonna put this down. And now, finally, this is my current lighting setup. Now, hold on for a minute. I know what you're thinking. This is darker. Now, that's intentional. Previously, my ISO was at 400. Now my ISO is at 200. That's the lowest that my G85's ISO can go. Now, I'm using the Godox SL-60W with a newer 46-inch softbox. Currently, it's at 10%. Now, as it is right now, there are some sections that are dark. As you can see, over this side, my right side, is pretty dark. But like I said, the power is, or the output is at 10%. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase this to 20%. This is 20%, and as you can tell, it looks miles better already. Now I'm gonna go ahead and increase this to 30%. This is what the light is at 30%, and right now, this is actually pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do is just go all the way up to 50%, leave it at that. I do know that over my right side is still pretty dark, and there is a simple fix to that. Now this is at 50%. I still have a little bit of darkness over on my right side, but you can work with this. This is marvelous. Like, this is not the most expensive light that's out there, but for me right now, what I needed to do attached to this particular softbox, this is amazing. Like, my lighting looks so much better, and now I can record at nights and not be worried about having to put my ISO at probably 800 or anything like that. So for me, it is amazing. So what I said for my right side, which was dark, still a bit of darkness to it. If it is that you want to go to the extreme, what you can do is to just a second. Once again, another newer product. I really do like newer products. This is a 5-in-1 reflector. Now I want to open this the way I want to open it, but so yeah, this is it. There's a gold side. Wow, there's a gold side right out the bag, and there is a white side. This is actually a reflector. So what I'm gonna do is gonna put this up over this side to bounce the light that's coming off the Godox SL-60W. Now, let me know if you see a difference. I have the diffusion here to my right, my lighting here at, I'm hoping, a 45-degree angle. Let me know if you see a difference on my right side here. So this is with the diffusion, this is with the reflector up, and this is without the reflector. Let me know in the comments if you see a difference. Also, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It definitely will help me going forward. Now, in the name of science, or me just wanting to mess around with my lighting remote because I now have a light that has a remote, we're gonna go ahead and bump this all the way up to 100% and see what it looks like. So I currently have this newer softbox currently has one diffusion, which is this front diffusion here. However, it does have the option for a second diffusion inside, so the lighting would be even softer. But after using this, I'm gonna continue to use it with just one diffusion. If the need comes that I need to use both, then sure. But for right now, I'm using one diffusion in the newer softbox. So we're currently at 50%. Let's go up. And this is 100%. Now I do think that this is a little bit too much. It can be corrected in post, but I do think that this is a little bit too much. I don't see the need for us going up as high as 100%. However, this is my current setup. Other persons might see it differently, and I'm currently recording in the morning. So who knows what's gonna happen when I try to record with this at night. So I'm gonna drop this back down to 50%. Based on what I'm seeing on my monitor here, this looks pretty good. I haven't brought this into post-it, so you guys are gonna see this before I do. But for me, 50% is that sweet spot. With my reflector on the side here, that's the sweet spot for me. So guys, that's my first impressions and well, yeah, pretty much my first impressions of the Godox SL-60W along with the newer 46-inch softbox. This is Renoy from OC Imaging. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel for those who have already subscribed. And if you're watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to that 1,000 subscribers. As I always say guys, just remember to live, love, and laugh. Peace out. Now I definitely can't do that hand thing because the camera is miles away. So let's do this again. The light's not turned to me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's me. Properly lit. Haha! So, this is Renoy from OC Imaging, much closer. Just reminding you to live, love, and laugh. Peace out. Let's go. Let's go. I really enjoy using this light. It's not super powerful, Mr. Truck. Whatever. That could have ended badly. Alright, so now, in the name of science, science, that sounds weird. This is Renoy from OC Imaging. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys go ahead, you have yourself a wonderful day. No, I'm not gonna do that. This is Renault. Truck. Just remember to live, love, and laugh. Peace out. I got the phone in my hand. I should probably put this down.